First, now to the war in Ukraine. It is day 87. Ukraine forces now facing stepped-up aggression from Russian forces. Let's head to correspondent Sarah Williamson, who is live this morning. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Alison. I want to begin with the most recent news about the Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol, because Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky gave a televised address this morning saying that all civilians, doctors, as well as the wounded and severely wounded people have left the Azovstal steel plant and have been saved successfully. But according to Russia's defense ministry, a total of 2,439 soldiers from Azovstal have surrendered. Now, Zelensky also said in that address that all Ukrainian defenders taken from Azovstal to Russian-controlled cities must return home as part of a prisoner exchange. Now, unfortunately, Zelensky said in that address that a very large number of people have died as well, mainly Ukrainian pilots who tried to fly in and save those trapped in the steel plant. Now, also here on the ground, Ukraine seems to be getting hit very hard this morning, with reports of large explosions being heard over Kyiv, Kharkiv, Rivne and Kherson and Sumy. Now, in Kyiv, where I am this morning, there is absolutely no word of what direction this explosion came from or whether it was incoming or outgoing, but air raid alarms have been sounding non-stop here today. And in other news, Russia has turned off Finland's gas supply following Helsinki's decision to join NATO in the latest escalation of energy payments dispute was with the West. Now, the gas firm Gazprom said that it has completely halted exports to Finland at 4 a.m. this morning, with the Finnish state-owned gas wholesaler Gasum confirming this on Friday. Now, Russia has continued to supply the Western countries with gas despite being hit by sanctions following Ukraine's invasion. So it's interesting to see how they have cut off Finland because of that request to join NATO.
All right, Sarah Williamson, thank you so much. Carl?
All right, thanks, Allison. Sarah. As the war in Ukraine rages on, Russia continues to show no signs of easing their attack, as we just talked about them cutting off oil now to Finland. For the latest, let's welcome in Ukrainian Parliament member Rudik. Kira, welcome back to Wake Up America.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
All right, so I'm sure you've been following the news. Obviously, $40 billion aid package is headed your way. It passed through the Senate this week. How is this money helping the war, and what exactly is it going to go directly to?
Well, we are all extremely excited of the additional support that United States people are providing to Ukraine. This is amazing, and it would definitely help us to stand stronger and fight Russians better.
Yeah.
This money will be distributed between military help, which will be like 1/3 of it, then supplies, and then some humanitarian help and support. But let me ask you this. Do you think it is fair that United States taxpayers are paying for the deeds of Russia? I am persuaded that not. And I'm very much pushing forward to have the assets of Russian banks and Russian oligarchs that are right now frozen in the United States, which is $300 billion.
Wow.
To be unfrozen and sent to Ukraine instead of the taxpayers' money. This is the push that we are working on with all the countries that have frozen Russian assets.
Yeah.
Because though the help of $40 billion is significant, it wouldn't last long. The gap in Ukrainian budget every month right now is $5 billion. It's just a gap in the budget.
Right.
It's just a hole that needs to be covered. It's not even the demand for the military or the supplies. It's just something that we need to survive. So I think the solution here, aside of asking every single time for additional help and support, is to make this bold step and unfreeze the assets.
Yeah, well, Kira, I don't have much time, but I want to thank you for being so upfront and honest about this, because a lot of people in America are concerned, like, hey, I can't get baby formula for my kid. The fact that you are sympathizing when your country is at a time of war, saying, hey, look, American taxpayers, we realize how hard this is. So, I mean, it does mean a lot, especially to me. So, that you are as grounded in this rationale as you are, and I appreciate your ideas to seize those assets in lieu of the taxpayer dollars. So thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, and glory to Ukraine.
All right.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.